You're watching this. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Jay with Modern Gaming Crew.
And my name is Ethan from the Modern Gaming Crew, and today we're ranking Pokemon card decks on how goated they are.
Yeah, I've been playing the TCG for around a year. I've been studying it extensively, and I've got a pretty solid grasp of the meta. And today I'm going to be giving you my personal rankings, along with Ethan, who's here too to give his input. I suppose, I guess.
Yeah,
Typically,
I'm not gonna.
Typically, decks, they're ranked by tier 1, tier 1.5, tier 2, tier 2.5, tier 3. Why is there a tier 5? We don't need a tier 5.
Alright, first up we got Lugia.
Not gonna lie, Lugia is really bad right now.
Lugia.
But, however, it's gonna get better once Temporal Forces comes out with that Chinchino. In fact, I think it already won a Champions League in Japan. So, however, we're talking about today, not the feature. So right now it's tier 3.
Cheerum.
Sucks.
Cheerum
sucks.
Sableye is the picture, but it's actually Lost Box.
Lost Box. I feel like we'll always until its death when rotation comes around in like 3 years or so. Not 3 years. I don't know. You know what I mean. Lost Box will always be a tier 1 deck. Well, I think it is very good.
Blocklex. I hate this one.
So Blocklex, the thing with Blocklex is that Blocklex goes on and off periods. So basically,
we both hate it.
Can't deny that I hate it. So basically, so here's how the Blocklex cycle works. Someone plays it to a regional. People realize how good it is. People start teching. People start teching for it.
You suck.
People stop playing it because it's being teched for. People take out their techs. Someone plays it at a regional, and the cycle continues. Currently, Blocklex is kind of on the off period. People are starting to tech for it, and it's not being played at regionals too often. So I'm gonna give it a tier 2. It still can be pesky if the right player is playing it, but
Arceus.
Yes, the consistency king, Arceus.
He had like 17 Arceus decks.
I used to play Arceus a lot. I used to play Arceus a ton. I'm totally not biased. However, due to this resurgence, due to the rise of EX Pokemon, Arceus has kind of fallen off. I still think it's good. And Arctina has seen play in Japan. I will give it a tier 2. Iron Valiant Entei. I feel like Iron Valiant Entei was that toy that was cool for a week, and no one kind of cared about it. There's still a few good Iron Valiant Entei players, but definitely not.
I hate Iron Valiant.
Ethan hates it.
Because one time I played it for the first time, not knowing what it was, it got curb stomped.
The funny thing was, you were playing Miraidon, which actually had a decent matchup.
They kept switching in my Mareeps.
I'm gonna give it.
All my Mareeps ended up switching enough to kill my Raichu.
Dog. To be fair, I do gotta give Iron Valiant some credit. Iron Valiant was the reason I swapped to Goldango, one of my favorite decks.
Screw you.
So I'm gonna give Iron Valiant a 2.5.
I'll give it to you suck.
But it's good. It beat it.
Zolric, I think that is.
Tier 4. Kinda sucks. Like, it's gimmicky.
Cloth.
I've played Cloth 5 times. Every single time I prize 3 of my energy.
Cough.
Tier 4. I don't know.
Wow,
I'm sorry to all the Cloth fans. I don't know.
Regigigas.
Reggie's is probably tier 4. Like
wow, he's being Roaring Moon.
I think that Reggie's was good back when VMAXs and Vs were around because it countered those very well. But once again, due to the resurgence of the X Pokemon, it ain't that good anymore.
Roaring Moon.
This is going to be an interesting meta for Roaring Moon. So, Enhanced Hammer is coming back, but also Mist Energy is coming. But also there's Mist Energy, which completely shuts off Roaring Moon. At the current moment, in the present, I believe that Roaring Moon is fine. It's a tier 2.
I still thought you were going to say 1.5. Gudra.
Gudra. Gudra is... I don't know. I read that. I haven't played Gudra forever.
So just put a Gudra for design, I guess?
I think Gudra is a tier 3. I think it has really great potential, but it's also easy to get around. However, when Rope rotates, I think it'll become really good.
Spooky Ghost.
Benetti X sucks. Bottom line.
Blue dragon thingy.
Dialga Vista. Once again.
I like how you know who I'm talking about just by the description.
Dialga V-Star. Right now, it's kind of at a low period. However, once the new Metang comes out, I think that Dialga will become a beast. However, at the current moment, it is tier 3.
Green totem pole.
Indian bird, you mean?
Yes, Indian bird.
It sucks. F.
String cheese.
Trying not to be biased.
Goldango himself.
So Goldango
1.5.
is... I think that Goldango is interesting. I still don't think that we found the perfect 60 for Goldango. But even then, I still think it's very solid. And it's fun.
I have a personal opinion. You could go against it. You can go for your rank. I say 1.5. Look at that gold.
We'll give it the 1.5. Totally not biased.
Yeah! I just love Goldango. We have one of those cards. We have 2 of those cards. Anyways, after bias, no. White giant dragon.
Palkia?
Yes.
Palkia is... just play Goldango tier 3.
Not crying anymore.
Inteleon, Urshifu, I feel like, once again, will be solid until the day it dies. However, it does require an incredibly skilled user in order to use it successfully. That being said, there are plenty of things. I'm going to give it a tier 2.
0.5?
Actually, no. Actually, Inteleon's got really solid matchups right now. Tier 1.5.
Ooh. Shampoo?
Chinpao. I feel like Qianpao is a definition of a tier 2 deck.
0.5?
I was gonna say tier. Yeah, I feel like Chinpao's tier 2. For me, it alternates between tier 2 and tier 1.5, but at the moment, it's just I don't have much to say about Chinpao. It's solid.
Next up, we're talking about Mr. Burning Darkness.
Tier 1.
Mr. Burning Darkness.
Charizard, until the day it dies, I feel like will be at least a tier 2 deck. At its lowest.
Mr. Psychic Embrace.
Yes. Gardevoir. Right now, Gardevoir's sitting good. Gardevoir's sitting at a good tier 1. Not for long, though. March hits, Gardevoir
Dies.
is effectively dead.
I don't know how to explain this one because I can't read its abilities. But Mr. has Genesect with it.
Mr. Cross Fusion Strike.
Yes, I just call it Mr. has Genesect with it.
Alright, so once again, Mew's got Block-Lock Syndrome. So basically, if you need a recap, Mew has Block-Lock Syndrome. So, someone brings Mew to a regional or international or even worlds and does really well with it. People get it on their radar and start to play against it / tech for it. People stop bringing Mew to regional / international / worlds because people are teching for it.
So pretty much the description used for Block-Locks.
People stop tech for Mew because people aren't using it. Someone brings it to a regional and it does really well.
2.5.
Currently I think it's a 1.5 though.
Yes. Mr. Tandem Unit.
Miraidon.
I want to rank this one.
Yes. What do you think?
So I'm not going to be... So this one's my rank because this is my deck. Jacob's going to rank all the others. I rank Miraidon.
Sure, go on. No.
I'm trying my hardest not to be biased like he was for Goldango.
No objections.
But let me explain it. In my opinion, I think that the beach court version's way better than the path version.
Ooh, all right, bold. Tell me why. Tell me why, kid.
Because the retreat costs are way easier to because if you get 3 energies on 2 Miraidons, you just switch them per turn and pretty much burn everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like how there's more than 2 in there, just in case one is prized, and you can keep switching. So that's why I think Beach Court's 10 times better than the Path version.
That's fair. I personally like Hybrid Miraidon, but you play a 2-2.
And I really like the addition of Iron Hands in here.
Iron Hands is what makes the deck incredible. But with that, what's your ranking, good sir?
I would say, based of everything I just said with all those awesome Miraidons, a 1.5.
I completely agree. 1.5.
A 1.5, man.
I completely agree.
And last but not least, I'm stepping off the stage for Giratina.
Tier 1.
All right.
Giratina is tier 1. It can one-shot anything. It does massive damage. It's consistent. It's good. Good.
See, I gave a good description without being biased. Yeah. But this is a pretty good tier list. But bonus round. Boom. So let me explain. All the ones we put in tier 1, what is getting promoted to even better?
The best.
And same with You Suck. So let's just start with the You Sucks. Out of all of these 3 You Sucks you see here.
Oh, what's the worst deck in format?
Look at all of these guys in the eyes. Who sucks the most? One of them's getting punished.
Now,
this is a promotion
let's take a look at this.
Want.
So,
we have
Banette. The good thing about Banette is the item lock and the late game potential with the Poltergeist. So let's take a look at what decks are almost completely item dependent. Lost Box, Charizard, Gardevoir, Giratina, Goldango, Mew,
You just listed all the tier 1.
Basically, Banette is actually kind of solid against some of these decks. In fact, I'm actually promoting Banette to a tier 4. Yippee!
Banette's happy. Anyways, now one of these two is getting promoted.
Zatu. I think that's a Wo-Chien.
We went from this to Yippee in depression. But wait, we're not done.
The best deck in format.
Look at all of these in the eyes. They all want to be promoted. Charizard wants it. Sableye wants it for his team. Gardevoir wants it. And Giratina hopefully doesn't get it. But they all want it. They all want the promotion.
I'm totally not biased and I don't have PTSD. It's Charizard EX. Charizard EX is arguably a tier 0 deck. We do not see tier 0 decks a lot. We only see tier 0 decks when something is massively screwed up. When Wizards mistranslates a card. When rotation gets delayed. That's when we see tier 0 decks.
So this is
Charizard is a naturally born tier 0 deck. And especially, looking into the future with Buddy Poffin, it's going to be stupid. There's a reason why...
Congratulations,
There's
Charizard.
a reason why most decks, they've tried to put in a grass-type Pokemon.
But, are there any other additions we want to move up or down? Look at all these people. Some might be down, some might be up.
I think this is fine. I think this is good. Maybe Arc to 2.5. I think Arc to 2.5.
Where's Arc? Oh, sad. Oh, what? Just wait, it's
Whoopsie.
You know,
I didn't mean to move Chin Pao.
I have an addition. There we go.
I agree.
All right.
No.
There's one more thing. You might get mad. There we go.
No, Miraidon's not tier 1. Goldango's not tier 1. Alright, this looks fun.
Yep.
Yippee!
Yep.
Alright.
Blacklist went from a tier 2 to worst deck in format.
Yep. Totally not biased. Block Lack sucks.
My God, you got downed.
Alright, well, that's about it, guys.
Comment down below if you agree with our list, if comments are on. See you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Bye.